Nice monocle. I don't know that we solved anything exactly, but we've given Fordola something to think about at least. And I've found something new to think about too. I don't know about you, old. The visions only come to me every now and then. From the way Fordola kept wincing, though, I get a feeling she's having them almost all the time. It's a lot of bad memories to deal with. I wonder, could there be some fundamental difference between one who is born with the echo, one who is artificially imbued with it? Well, the Immortal Flames have been scouring that research facility ever since Liberation, so there's a chance they might have some answers for us. That's a pretty outfit. Are these all white mage glamours? Because, man, got a bunch. General Aldine's overseeing the investigation. Let's go and pay him a visit, shall we? That's a pretty dress. You got little fairy lights on you. I do like the toga style. But thanks to the patch, all glamour plates can now be used on any class. What? I mean, it doesn't say it can't be applied. I'll be damned. Look at me, I'm a healer. JK stabs. Where am I going? Woo! General Aldine is inside, eh? You'll be joining him? Yeah? What the heck is this? I don't think you can follow me in here. I can't have some orange juice. What news? You spoke with Fordola, I take it? Yeah, as expected, she didn't say very much, but it wasn't a total waste of time. Arvald noticed something odd about her. He thinks she might be having the visions almost constantly, which is not how the echo normally works. Have you found anything here which might explain why it's so different for her? We've been hard-pressed as to organize the research materials, let alone study them. To be frank, I'd welcome the Scion's expert assistance if you have time to lend a hand. Hop in the pod. This is a Magitech pod. You can tell by the floating white text above it. The device in which Kryl was held seems to even more ominous now that you know its purpose. Surrounding pods are marked Supply Subject, while this one bears the label Master Subject. The Ironworks received a request from the Alliance to analyze these devices. I've been recording everything of interest. Did you notice the labeling? All the pods are designed to drain the aether of the occupant, save that one right there. Unlike the others, the interior's been fitted with an array of sensors to measure etheric waveforms. To what purpose, however, I couldn't tell you. Ooh, this is cool. I got the Darth Vader slab. No. You immediately made chef glamours for most of your jobs and swapped your white mage and black mage with each other. Ooh. This is really cool. So many bodies, every one of them a victim of these experiments. Few show signs of external injury, but from what we've been able to determine, they perished from forcible aether extraction. Such a miserable way to die. Man, I love that it has opened up what you can do with glamours so amazingly. There have been so many like outfits and hats that have like been off limits because they're another class, but now that you can mix and match literally anything, like you've just increased your glamour potential like 1,000-fold. Or your jester's hat, maybe some tight pants. You could make like a pretty sweet Harlequin outfit, you know? I know little and less of science, so any light you can shed on this facility's operations would be much appreciated. Old, shall we start with you? The Amon hat from the Crystal Tower has been the forbidden fruit of red mages for like half a decade. I imagine. Does that have a plume the size of, I don't know, an ostrich plume? If you're gonna put a feather in your cap, Amon is the guy to talk to. Taken in combination with testimonies from Krile and Thancred, I do begin to see exactly what the Imperials were attempting here. The enhancement procedure entailing infusing a single candidate with aether siphoned from a multitude of supply subjects. As for the subject master subject, in this case Krile, the patterns of her etheric activity would provide the model upon which they would artificially engineer the candidate's aura. In other words, they were trying to recreate Kryle's echo? I believe so, which would explain our prisoner's present state. Krile is possessed of an unrivaled ability to hear the whispers of the soul, and it seems probable that the procedure engendered the same acute sensitivity in Fordola. The soldiers who guard Fordola, many of them lost friends and family to the skulls. And there's a sentry at her door, night and day. Can't help but sense her thoughts of her past. East Texas, yes. Hang on. Sorry, I'm back. But you don't see just their past. You don't just see their past, you live it. All the emotions, all pain. Imagine what it'd do to you. You'd never be the same again. Indeed. As you may recall, Ysayle was completely transformed by a single glimpse of Hraesvelgur's past. Fordola has been forced to experience the agony of those whose lives she destroyed, The guilt must be unbearable. Explains her request to be executed. Sounds to me like a kind of justice. Regardless, she can suffer on for now. We have more pressing matters to consider. The result of these experiments have been relayed back to Garlemald. It'll be not to stop the Emperor from repeating the trick. They could give the echo to anyone, to an entire legion. Must be ready. Must learn all we can of these godforsaken procedures. Fordola remains our best source of information. She'll not be getting her wish. Not yet. Right. Keep faith, lass. If you're to convince others to follow you, you must believe what you're telling them. People will respond to passion, but not if it's feigned. I understand. Thank you, General. We should leave the flames to it. Let's go. My head's swimming with glamour ideas for my ninja. Now that I can be anything, do I want to be Cowboy Ninja anymore? Go looking for answers about the Echo, and I end up getting schooled by Raban. Yet more evidence that I don't know what I'm doing. It's no wonder people listen to him and not me. You know, Aldine is a veteran of countless campaigns, Lise. You cannot compare yourself to a commander of his experience. I know, but I also know that I couldn't have convinced that mob to give up and go home. It makes me realize just how much we rely on his authority and how much I still have to learn. Wonder what he'll do when everything's settled. I mean, it's his homeland. After going to the trouble of winning it back, might he not want to stay? There's a quandary which countless refugees now face: to continue the life they built in Ul'dah, or to start again in the land of their birth. Yeah, it is an interesting one. Hold. A moment? I'm newly returned from Ul'dah with a message from the Sultana. Her Grace desires an audience with you. She understands that you have responsibilities here, but she asks that you visit the palace at your earliest convenience. Okay. Well, I must away and attend to other business. Until next time, my friends. Man, I yearn for the old school paging system of sending a guy to travel 100 miles. An audience with the Sultana. Depending on the nature of her consultation, this might be the perfect opportunity to inquire about the General's future plans. Yes, we'd all like to know about those, Alphino, but not everyone's as comfortable interrogating royalty as you. Take no notice of him, old. Okay. I think we got time for one more.